What is going on, boys? What is going on? Welcome to another fight simulation. This is going to be the fight simulation between Brandon Moreno, the current flyweight champion, versus Alexandre Pantoja. Now, these two guys, they've fought before in the past, and each time it hasn't gone well for Brandon Moreno at all. The first time they met was in 2016, July 13, 2016. This was during the Ultimate Fighter. He got submitted. Alexandre Pantoja submitted Brandon Moreno with a rear naked choke. And that cost Brandon Moreno the Ultimate Fighter. And then later on, he lost to him again. This was in 2018. This was when Brandon Moreno dropped 2 losses in a row. He had lost to Sergio Pettis and then lost another unanimous decision to Alexandre Pantoja. Again in 2018, and after that he actually got cut from the UFC. So it's really been, I believe he got cut from the UFC after that, if I remember correctly. So I mean, this dude is a ghost from his past. It really is. This is a chance for him to redeem himself. Every time he's fought this man, it has spelled disaster. This man has cost him everything each time they fought. And now, this man's about to come take his belt, right? He's the champion right now. He's the man. And the ghost from his past has returned to try to take his belt. So, I don't know what this does to somebody mentally. I don't know if this is something that he's going to be able to overcome mentally. But so far, man, Brandon Moreno has shown that he has progressed significantly. I mean, the man has losses to Davison Figueiredo, and he also came back and slaughtered that man. So we'll see, man. We'll see how this thing goes. Let's listen to Bruce Buffer. I like it.
Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 25 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, presenting the challenger, Alexandre the Cannibal Pantoja.
Alexandre. Okay. I'm saying Alexandre.
This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 20 wins, 6 losses, and 2 draws. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Brandon the Assassin Baby Moreno.
Here we go. Right? Jump. Oh! You guys actually gave me a proper face-off. Wow. Wow, EA, you surprised me. You actually gave me a proper face-off where they're standing stoically looking at each other as opposed to the stupid jumping shit. That is amazing. Thank you. Here we go. Woo! Somebody refused the glove touch. He was like, hey man, we already touched gloves. Let's get it. So right away, the size difference between these two guys right now does not make much of a sense. I mean, Brandon Moreno looks like he is 2 weight classes above. Like, why is he so big? This is definitely something that you'll notice when you use Brandon Moreno in the flyweight division. Like, he looks freaking gigantic. Look at the size of his head compared to the size of Alejandre's head, man. It's like literally 2 weight classes above him. And I am pretty sure this is not what these two guys actually look like when they're fighting. I'm almost certain. But so far, it looks like they've come to fight. And like I said, man, I'm not sure what this does to somebody, right? When you have to fight someone that's defeated you twice, someone that's taken everything from you, and you got to fight them again, right? Like the 2 times you fought them, you haven't figured out a way to get them out of there. You haven't figured out a way to win. And each time it's been just disastrous. I don't know how you deal with that, but Brandon is definitely going to have to figure it out, right? He's going to have to figure it out because this is his chance to prove that he is the better fighter. And I think it's possible he is. Or it's also possible that this is just the one stylistic matchup that will always give him trouble. Because that is a thing. It's definitely a thing. There's just some guys that have your number, no matter what. Like, you could beat everybody else. But then when it comes to that one guy, they just seem to have your number, right? Now, typically, the best of the best of the best of the best, nobody really has their number, right? If we take a look at all the combat sports in the world, and you take a look at the absolute best of the best of the best, no one really has their number. Yes, there's some guys that will, like, slow them down. There's some guys that will make fights with them competitive. But the best of the best, these guys, they don't really lose that often. And they definitely don't lose to the same guy over and over and over again, right? Like Cael Sanderson defeated Daniel Cormier, right? Defeated DC twice. Cael, however you say his first name, didn't have anybody doing that to him, you know? DC lost to John Jones twice. John Jones doesn't have anybody doing that to him. You go to a sport like jiu-jitsu, someone like Gordon Ryan, ain't nobody doing that to him. Nobody's freaking beating him. Although he did have Felipe Pena. Felipe Pena essentially beat him the same way twice. Took his back both times they fought. And in the last time that they fought, Gordon's much bigger, much more developed in his game, and he actually made him quit. So it is a thing, you know, the style. You beat everybody else, and then you run into this one guy, and they just have a style that either makes the fights with you always competitive, or they just beat you. And it seemed like there was like a rivalry between Brandon Moreno and Deiveson Figueiredo, but after that last TKO, although it was a doctor stoppage, after that last TKO, I think for a while, the Deiveson Figueiredo chapter versus Brandon Moreno has been closed. I think for a while. But we'll see, man. We'll see. We'll see how this one plays out. Catches him right there. So far, it just doesn't seem like they can do damage to each other in this fight. That's kind of what it's looking like. It doesn't really look like they can do a lot of damage to each other. They're not really trying to grapple. They're both trying to keep the fight standing, which I guess makes for an entertaining fight. But right there, Brandon Moreno is initiating some grappling. So maybe we'll actually see some grappling here. We'll see. And you guys are like on the other side of the octagon, moving your head for no reason. Like I see him going like this, twitching for no reason. All right, round 1 is going to end, and this is kind of looking like a fight that might end up going the distance, boys. The way these two guys are fighting right now, we might end up seeing a decision. There we go. Ooh, beautiful block counter. That was a beautiful block counter. Yeah, so the first round is over. I'm not really sure who I would say won this first round. I think it was just straight up back and forth. Nobody rocked each other. There were no drops. There were no stuns, nothing like that. It just seemed like a regular competitive round. So we will see. And we're definitely going to be keeping track with these fight simulations. We'll keep track of the in like the real life results. And we'll see if they match. We already did one for Robert Whittaker versus Dricus du Plessis. Robert Whittaker knocked him out with a head kick. We'll see if it matches. And with this one as well, regardless of how this one ends, we'll see how the real fight goes. My guess is that we might end up seeing a decision win. A decision win probably for Brandon Moreno. I think Brandon has seen this before. I think he's a much better fighter. He's much more experienced. He's a champion now. Fighters level up a lot of the times when they become champions. It's just a natural progression. It's something. It's a big reason for that is because of self-belief, right? It's like a lot of times when you perform against someone, oh, head kick. A lot of times when you compete against somebody and you get the best of them, right? And then you compete against them again and you get the best of them. Or let's just say you start getting the best of your training partners, right? Everybody that you compete with, anybody you train with, you get the best of them. It definitely does something to you mentally, right? When you enter a contest, a competition with the mindset that, bro, I'm the best in here. It makes you fight like you are the best. It stops you from second guessing yourself. Man, these guys have been hitting. There we go. Oh my God. That was so freaking random. Oh my goodness. There's a rock. I was saying, man, how many wheel kicks will he eat before he gets rocked? Wow, now they're starting to rock each other. Oh boy. But yeah, man, confidence a lot of times comes from success. He gets rocked again. Comes from success. When you're out there destroying everybody that you're with, you're the champion and you're the best, and there's nobody that can really hang with you. You start to fight like you are the best, which means you stop second guessing yourself. The self-doubt goes away. And a lot of times, man, when the self-doubt goes away, your performance absolutely increases. It's crazy. Because a lot of times, man, like, this is why some people will perform really well in the gym, but then when the lights are on, right, when it's time to perform under those bright lights, they don't perform as well as they do in the gym. It's just because of self-doubt. It's just because they second guess their actions. Hey, yo, block counter. Woo! Oh boy. Oh boy. Here we go, Brandon. There we go. Get that boy back. Oh, wow. Nice. Yeah, when you're in the gym, you know, you can, if you think about whatever it is you think about, you just do it because you're not so worried about the consequences. He's rocked. Woo. Oh my goodness. This second round has been a banger, bro. I don't know if they're going to make it out of the second round, bro. Somebody's about to get knocked out. Somebody's about to get KO'd with the way these guys are fighting right now. Whew. Man. It's like we went from this fight might end up going to a decision to it literally does not look like it's gonna possibly go to a decision. No way. Not Brandon, but Alexandre has to be very careful with that overhand he's throwing. That's block counter city. If he blocks that overhand, there's a block counter right there, sir, and it is not going to be pretty. Oh, nice. There's a shot. Nice. Jab, jab. To keep that man in check. Keep him honest. Oh! Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. Wow, bro. I was just saying, it ain't looking like this one's getting out of the second round, bruh. They decided to just say, screw it, to hell with it, and they just attacked each other. And man, that was fantastic. What a KO. What a KO. So mini Robert Whittaker Mini Robert Whittaker just got a head kick KO. Oh my God. What if this actually happens in real life, bro? That would be insane. So right now we've got 2 fight simulations ending with brutal roundhouse head kick KOs. And the 2 guys that you do expect to win. So we will see. What a fight, man. That was amazing. That was amazing. I was thinking this is going to go to a decision, but no. Brandon said, "You're wrong, sir. You are wrong." Well, there you have it, man. There you have it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this fight simulation. And yes, I do know it's not real life. I know it's not. We're just role-playing here. That's just what we're doing because it's fun. All right? Jeez. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like on it. And I'll see you guys later with a brand new one. As always, stay safe. Peace out. Have a good one.